Hi guys, my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel. I know I have been gone for so long.
It's been 84 years.
But I am back and ready to YouTube. Today I am going to be doing the continuation of the WWE tag that I did however long ago it was. I don't know. So I'm going to be doing that. I was tagged by Leslie's Guide to Being a Lady to do this, so I'm going to do it, and it is the second part of the WWE tag that I did, like I said. So it's actually not the second part, it's like WWE tag 1.5, so it's like the half part. But anyway, I'm going to be doing that. I have questions to answer on my phone, which I have lost. I'll find it. So now let's get into it. Okay, I have got my phone. Phone is acquired. Now let's get into the questions. Question 1. How much pro wrestling do you watch a week? Currently none, because I've moved house. We've only really just got internet back, but they gave us the wrong internet, so now we've got to wait for the right internet. It's really slow, so I haven't been watching any wrestling at all a week. But normally Raw's like, what, 3 hours? I don't watch all of Raw. I skip a lot of it because I do find a lot of it boring. But I'll probably, let's say, watch an hour and a half of Raw, and then I'll skim through SmackDown, so that's probably like half an hour, so that's 2 hours. I don't watch NXT because I haven't watched that for a while and I want to retrack back and watch it, so none of that at the moment. I watch Total Divas, and that's what, an hour. Tough Enough I watch, that's another hour, that's 4. So 4 hours, I guess, if we count, because I go to the local wrestling shows. That's every month or so, but we'll count that into a week. That's 3 hours, so if it's a week with my local wrestling, that's what, 7 hours a week. But if it's a week without my local wrestling, probably like 4 hours of wrestling I watch a week. Question 2, other than the WWE, what other promotions do you keep up with? Like I said in the first question, I go to local wrestling here, which is RCW, Riot City Wrestling. If you live in Adelaide, go check them out one weekend when they have a show, because they are top notch, amazing. I watch a bit of like Ring of Honor every now and again, not a lot though. I don't watch Lucha Underground or anything. I've been meaning to because I've heard really good things about it, but I haven't checked it out yet. Nothing else really, just kind of my local one and maybe Ring of Honor every now and again. Question 3, and this is a long one, so I'm going to keep my phone in front of me and read off of my phone. What style of pro wrestling do you enjoy watching? E.g. cruiserweight, hardcore, technical, all-rounder, brawler, etc. I'm open for anything really, I don't mind. I really like high flying. I really love, like, you know, flips and stuff off top ropes, off of everything, so I like high flying. Technical wrestling I really enjoy watching as well. Brawler, kind of, like, it can get really annoying, I find. What's one of the other ones? Hardcore, I love hardcore wrestling kind of thing. I don't know, I'm kind of open for anything. If it's a good solid match, no matter what styles are, then I'll enjoy it. Question 4, do you use wrestlers' gimmicks or catchphrases in real life? Yes, I do. I'm gonna say I do. As you know, like, Brie and Nikki had their, like, Nikki Bella pose Tuesday, is it? And Brimo Friday. My friend actually created Megan pose Wednesday, which is, if you know the emoji that goes like this, that I do that pose way too often, as I've said in videos before. So she's every Wednesday posting photos of me and her and me and my friends going like this, or just photos of me doing that for Megan pose Wednesday. Question 5, be honest, are you or have you ever been a John Cena fan? No, never. Question 6, how old were you when you discovered that pro wrestling is choreographed / scripted? I was, how old was I when I started watching wrestling? 11 or 12 I think I was when I started watching, and before I was actually sitting down watching wrestling, I knew of it, and I knew back then, before I started watching, I knew it was scripted, I knew it was, you know, fake, I guess. So I knew all that already before going into actually watching it, so I was already aware of that. So I was probably like 11 or 12 maybe. Question 7, how do you respond to non-pro wrestling fans when they tell you that pro wrestling is fake? I guess it depends as well, like how they describe it as fake. Like if they mean just, you know, the matches are scripted, they know who's gonna win, well then yes, I agree with you, it is fake in that sense. But as far as them, like, you know, putting their bodies on the line, doing the moves, that kind of thing, I disagree that it's fake. But anybody that just flat out thinks, oh, wrestling sucks, it's fake, I get them to go watch this amazing YouTube video called Wrestling Isn't Wrestling. And if you haven't watched it, I'll link it like here or something, and I'll put it in the description box below. But go watch it, it is amazing, it will blow your mind, it is funny, it explains wrestling so well as WWE so well, so I get them to watch that. And again, if you haven't seen it, go watch it, and if you have seen it, watch it again, because I've watched it like 100,000 times. I really love it. Question 8, what 4 pro wrestling performers would you have on your Mount Rushmore? Ooh. I would start off with Vince McMahon, because it's Vince McMahon, like, Triple H, because not only do I love him like as a wrestler, but what he's done with, you know, NXT and the wrestlers coming up to the main roster, as well as wrestlers on the main roster as well. I just think he's amazing, both like wrestling wise and backstage wise and like with development for the wrestlers down in NXT and stuff like that. So I'd put Triple H up there as well. While I'm not a huge fan of this person, I'd put The Rock, because just how he's kind of brought wrestling, I guess, into the mainstream more because of his movies and like stuff like that. So I'd put The Rock up there. 4th one, I kind of want to say Hogan, but after recently, I don't really want to say Hogan, because now he's at that status after what happened. He's on that WWE status of what? Who's Hogan? Never heard of him before. Maybe I'll go with Ric Flair instead of Hogan then. Question 9. Do you think WWE Tough Enough is necessary when the WWE already have NXT in place to create and develop the next WWE Superstar? Oh, that was a long one. While I do myself enjoy watching Tough Enough, I also, again, I like NXT. I think it's good that we do have Tough Enough, because it opens it up for like everywhere around the world, if you know what I mean. Like NXT, they go around finding wrestlers, bringing them up to NXT to, you know, train, and it's developmental, you know. Whereas I think Tough Enough, it was literally opened worldwide. It gives them more range of wrestlers, you know, I guess here in Australia as well, not just in America, you know, India, Japan more, even though they've already kind of connected with Japan. You know, like, I think, wasn't there someone signed from like Egypt or something? I don't know. But like, it opens WWE's eyes up for more wrestlers worldwide than what NXT offers. So I think Tough Enough is good in that sense, yes. So I think it is good that we do have Tough Enough and NXT as well. And last question, question 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I know what pro wrestling is, and 10 being I'm a super pro wrestling fan, how would you rate yourself as a pro wrestling fan? I'd probably do a 6 maybe, because maybe even a bit lower at the moment, because I just haven't been watching wrestling a lot lately. If we are just talking WWE wise, I'd rate myself probably like a 6 maybe, because honestly I don't watch a lot of WWE wrestling that much anymore, like not like I used to. I used to sit there and like record it and just watch it all, and you know, like every single episode of every WWE program that there was, and I don't do that as much anymore. I skip through it a lot, and I don't mind if I miss one. Like episode of Raw or episode of SmackDown or whatever, I don't mind now. I don't own a lot of merch, but I do own some. I don't go to all the shows when they're here. I have gone to a few. So wrestling, like WWE fan-wise, probably like a 5 or a 6. But pro wrestling in general, like I've mentioned, every once or twice a month, whenever they have shows, I go to my local wrestling, and I thoroughly, honestly enjoy that so much more than WWE wrestling at the moment. But in that sense, where I do go out of my way to go to local wrestling shows, and I do buy like local wrestling merch on occasion and stuff like that, I'd probably rate myself like an 8. That is all for this WWE Tag 1.5. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to tag DIVATORIAL to do this because I know she's on the first one. So I'm going to tag her to do this kind of second part. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Leave any comments, requests, questions down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.